My 16-year-old son quit the basketball team, and when I found out the real reason, I ended up sitting across from a police officer with my son's phone between us. It started with the quitting. Miles has played ball since he could walk. The kid used to sleep with a basketball. Then one Friday in October, he came home and announced he was done. No injury, no fight with the coach, no explanation beyond it's not safe for me. I thought it was teenage drama. His mom guessed burnout. Both wrong. Over the next month, my son shrank. He stopped running with me on Saturdays. He started taking the elevator at his grandma's building, a kid who used to race me up the stairs. At Thanksgiving, he refused to play football in the yard with his cousins and sat on the porch with 2 fingers pressed to his wrist, staring at his phone. I watched him do that wrist thing 11 times in one afternoon, counting. The next week, his history teacher emailed. Miles had asked to skip a fire drill because his heart couldn't handle stairs at that pace. My son, the point guard. That night, I went into his room at 11 p.m. and found him in the dark, holding his phone flashlight against his fingertip, filming it. He jumped when he saw me. On the screen was a heart rate app and a text thread with his girlfriend, Sage. The last messages. Reading? 71. That's high for resting. Did you take the stairs today? Just at school. Miles, we talked about this. I scrolled up with my heart in my throat. It went back 4 months. It started small. Sage saying she'd noticed his heart beating weird when her head was on his shoulder at the movies. Then articles about young athletes collapsing. Then a story about her cousin, an athlete who died with no warning at 17. Then a rule. Pulse checks every 2 hours, sent to her. So I know you're okay. Then a rule about stairs. Then no basketball, because I can't watch you die on a court. Every reading he sent, she interpreted. Every normal number was high for you. When he'd once said his doctor cleared him at his physical, she'd written, doctors cleared my cousin 2 weeks before it happened. My son believed, fully believed, that his heart was a bomb, and this girl was the only one reading the timer. I sat on his bed and asked for everything, and he cried the way he hasn't since he was small. She's the only one taking it seriously, Dad. That sentence still keeps me up. I called our pediatrician the next morning. Full workup, exam, EKG, the works. His heart is perfect. An athlete's heart, the doctor said. Resting rate most adults would envy. Miles argued with her, 16 years old, arguing with a cardiologist's readout, quoting a girlfriend's cousin. The doctor, God bless her, didn't dismiss him. She printed his EKG, walked him through every line, and then said gently, who taught you to be this afraid? In the parking lot, he texted Sage the results. Her reply came in under a minute. Machines miss things. My cousin's EKG was normal too. Don't let them make you careless. That's when I stopped treating this like a teen romance and started treating it like what it was. I photographed the entire thread and called the non-emergency line, and an officer who works with the schools sat at our kitchen table and read 4 months of messages while Miles glared at us both. When she finished, she looked at my son and said, I've seen this before. It isn't love, and it isn't protection. It's control with a medical costume on. You were never sick. You were being kept, Miles argued. Then that night, his own smartwatch betrayed the whole story. I showed him 3 months of his sleep data, sitting right there in an app he'd forgotten. Steady, boring, healthy heartbeats, every single night, including nights Sage had told him she'd heard it stuttering over the phone. He scrolled through it for a long time. Then he said, very quietly, she made it up. Why would she make it up? The counselor we found him gave the answer weeks later, because fear is a leash, and she held it. He blocked her that night. She sent 41 messages through friends' phones in the first week, half worried, half vicious. Then that line the counselor circled, without me watching, you won't last a month. The school got involved. Her parents got involved. There are consequences moving through channels I won't detail here. Miles rejoined the team in January. First game back, he scored 9 points, and I watched him sprint the court with nobody's permission. Afterward, drenched and grinning, he tapped 2 fingers to his chest and pointed at me in the stands. His heart's fine. It always was. It just needed to get out on bail.